Welcome to a new series, Walks with the Frontmen, where I'll be taking you on lots of different walks with various frontmen.
Hello.
Timmy's joining us today. We're going for a nice little walk down the canal. Whoa. Fell in the water. See, I've got no zoom on this GoPro, so best I can do is just hold it out.
That is my dream hog.
Senior moment. Okay, this is the bridge I call the old bridge because it is very old and in bad disrepair. This used to be the connecting point for Willenhall and Wentzfield, and it used to be the main trading route for all the markets. I had a strange experience with this bridge once, which I'm going to add to this video, even though it's not really relevant. It felt like I'd gone back in time, silly as it sounds. As I was passing under the bridge, everything sort of went a sepia, tea-stained sort of tone, and I saw people in sort of like Victorian sort of dress, carrying like baskets of fruit and you know, general trading goods. And it wasn't until I told a friend about this experience that I found out that it was the main trading route. So that was pretty weird. And as you can see, we have dolphins in the canal. Or as you can hear, ha, it's not really a dolphin, is it? I don't know if it's ice or... Oh yeah, it's ice, yeah. And so it could have been sludge, because as you can see, there's a lot of rubbish in the canal. And it ruins it really. So as you can see, it's very muddy. I've just slipped again. Hope I got it on camera. We're braving this nasty weather and nasty mud for a nice lovely walk down the canal. Except you have the contrast, of course. You always have to have the contrast. Nasty factory units. Some years ago this canal was devoid of life. Particularly fish anyway. There was a chemical spill some miles away up the canal, but obviously it affects a wide area, and a lot of the fish died. It was very rare you'd see a fish, but now it's teeming again, absolutely teeming with life. You can come down here in the summer and it's unbelievable how many fish you see. Mud. It's like a dead end there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
a winding hole for boats to turn around in.
And there would have been shops up there for the canal.
Yeah, years ago when everything was supplied by canal boats, trade, there would have been like stuff up there, like shops or factories, and things would have been transported up, like coal and wood and food. Everything used to come down these waterways before there were such things as motorways and dirty big planet-killing wagons.
They make some right noise.
Another one.
There's his cat spot. These coots, they're very noisy and they're very violent as well.
Yeah.
I bet you can't see them on camera, but you can hear them. Mallards standing on the ice. don't have any interesting facts about this bridge actually. You know, yeah. Some bridges are just bridges, people.
With a dangerous rail.
Yeah, it's not very clever. The old beautiful weeping willows. So we're on the Worley Essington Canal.
Yeah, this canal is known as Curly Whirly because it obviously winds back and forth all the way up. It runs up to the Huddersfield Junction, which is up by Lichfield, which takes you through 30 locks down into Huddersfield, or up into Huddersfield, depending where you're coming from.
We're at Bentley Wharf Bridge. If anyone watching can leave us a comment and let us know what these gates are for. Our best guess is for letting horses through and then cross the bridge maybe. Drop a comment, let us know please. So we're just coming off the canal a little bit for the time being to head into Roughwood Chase.
It's the largest oak forest in Waltham. It's 6 woodlands comprised together to make Roughwood Chase.
If a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, does it still make a sound? So, I don't know if it's that visible, but this is like a big bowl, and there's lots and lots of these around the whole wood. I've ridden my bike on some of them.
So these holes in the floor, this whole area is originally a coal mine called the Bentley Seam. The coal is quite close to the top of the ground, and obviously when they've mined the ground years ago, this is what's left.
Another coal pit, so to speak.
These woodlands that we're in now, before population grew and houses were put into place, used to stretch all the way from here to Cannock Chase, which is about 15 miles away from here, so you can imagine the size of the area it covered. It used to be, in the 12th century, a royal hunting ground where they'd come and kill deers and stuff on horseback.
So here's some more, if you could see over there, going right over there too. There's some more of these coal pits, but these are much smaller than the ones that we've seen so far. Why is that, Tim?
They're test holes.
Oh, these are the test holes.
Yeah, they dig to see if there's any coal under the floor. Obviously they dig so quite shallow because the coal around here is close to the top.
Ah, I see.
But what you find is you get a big hole like that over there because that's where they originally found coal, and they'd make these test holes next to them to see if there's any more in the same area.
What is that? It's some kind of fungus or something. I just want to show you what it's like. It's kind of like jelly. See that? Can you see that? It's like jelly. And then here at the back, actually got some slime. Oh God, that's horrible. Oh, that's disgusting. That's like mucus. It's like an alien fungus. It's beautiful but disgusting at the same time. It's like jelly. Someone's had a fire here. Got these cool little bridges for bikes. The place is awesome for riding bikes as well. There's many bowls or coal pits, as we've explained. But yeah, there's many bowls, many homemade ramps, so to speak, forest-made ramps. And of course, it's bike friendly. I think they encourage people. So come and have a ride when it's drier. Another one of those test holes. Dead shallow. Tim, can you jump in just to show us a bit of scale? Mind you, Tim's a big guy, so I don't know. Yeah, you can see it's not all that big. Silver birch tree.
You can actually drink from these trees. You make a little hole at the bottom here. You put a piece of metal in, something hollow, like, I don't know, a piece of copper or something.
Tubing.
Actually, I wouldn't advise copper because you get poisoning. With some sort of tubing, and you hang a glass under it, and then over the night, it will actually drip the sap into the glass, which you can then drink.
So if you're really stuck, that stuff will save your life.
Yeah, but then you have to plug the hole. You can't leave it open because the tree will actually die then. So if you're going to do that, plug the hole up once you've finished.
Always plug your silver birch. This is the first time I've seen this kind of plant all the way through our walk today.
It's some sort of grass. Back in the 1950s, this wood used to be private and it was sold to the council purely so the council could protect it from being dug up and destroyed. But this grass is one of the reasons that it is protected, as well as the trees. A huge variety of oak trees in this area.
And they were digging up
they were digging, as well as coal, there's a lot of clay here, and they were digging the clay up, which meant all of this would have been dug up. They were actually staying on coal and clay.
Yeah, we must be careful of sinking here because it's getting really wet. So, this is just one of quite a few little marshes. Oh, I'm sinking a little bit. So there's a few little marshes in this wood. There's still water. It's pretty rancid. Sometimes you come down and it stinks here. Tim says there's a fishing pool here as well, and there's carp in it apparently. But we're not doing a whole tour of the wood today. Maybe another day. It's alright, pick that one. What would this be without contrast? So we're heading quite close to a motorway bridge now. We're going to take you underneath there.
See those? There's a lot of clam shells and oyster shells or whatever they're called. So,
The shells, yeah.
those were obviously not native to the canal. They are shells from the food that the bargemen used to eat on the way up the canals, delivering coal.
Ah.
That's also why you find a lot of coconuts floating on the canal. It's the same thing.
Ah. I always wondered about that. You always see coconuts. Let's hope we see one today and get that on film.
The coconuts, if you see one on the canal, you can guarantee it's been on there for over 100 years.
Climbing up there. No, sorry. Ruffled Chase, the piggeries. What is that, Tim? Do you know?
The piggeries is an area of Ruffled Chase that used to be a farmland. Obviously had lots of pigs, but once that thing there, the M6 was put in place, they had to knock the farm down, and that was the end of the piggeries. So this area is still known as that.
I know there's a lot of fungi in this video, but there's not many flowers to film at this time of year, I'm afraid. Lots of tiny little tits and wagtails around today. It's really hard to catch them though. The camera's not so good and they're very small.
Ice baby.
Bubbles in it there. And there's our coconut. And a lot of these were just thrown as rubbish. As Tim was saying earlier, a lot of this sort of stuff is a lot older than you would imagine, but also they were used for ballasts as well, Tim says.
Yeah, ballasting the boat to keep the boats floating level.
I don't know what that is. So we've got a bit of sun breaking at the moment, which is nice because it's been quite dull most of the day. So there's a bit of sunshine for you all, reflecting off of the ice there.
A bit of a fact, this canal, stretch of canal, is dug in 1790 and it was dug because the land it's dug on is completely level. There's no locks on this stretch of canal up until you get to the Huddersfield Junction, and that's where the locks stop.